Hallo und willkommen zurück zu einem Let's Play von NBA 2K17. Ein richtig cooles Spiel, wie ich finde. Und ich habe entschieden, ich werde das Mikro abschalten und nur noch am Anfang und am Ende des Videos kurz anmachen. Denn dieses Spiel ist so toll inszeniert, das muss man einfach genießen und das stört Gelaber nur. Also, viel Spaß mit diesem Let's Play.
Welcome everyone to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. We've got the UConn Huskies and the Oklahoma Sooners.
And classes are done for the night, and the students have made their way over from the dorms. You can just feel the building growing to a fever pitch as two major programs are going to collide in a showdown that'll affect the collegiate landscape heading towards the tournament.
And you know what? We've got plenty of road to travel before we get to the tournament. But this game kind of is a test for both of these teams. I mean, Prez and his teammates might be in for the biggest regular season test yet. And this building is going to be cracking. You can count on that.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. They've got Martin, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. Here's Keith. No good on the quick three.
When you talk about Prez, one thing that I think you need to keep in mind is that he epitomizes what it means to be a student athlete. I mean, never takes shortcuts in the classroom and is a very dedicated student off the court. Love to see that.
Yeah, and just talking to Prez for a few minutes, and you'll see how seriously he takes his academics, not just for himself, but for everyone in his life. And the fact he values that education speaks also, I believe, to his character.
Here's Joseph following the basket by Prez. Day, no good. Prez with the ball. Pass to Hudson, and stolen by Splitter. Here is Keith to the paint. Here's Martin, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Day, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And just great distribution there. Prez, a genius at working the ball to the open teammate.
Pass to Keith. He kicks to Joseph. UConn moving that ball around. Here is Day. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Ellis is checked in for Oklahoma. The Huskies on offense, trailing by 4. Keith passes to Jennings, 16 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And that one's good, Ellis.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Passes it to Keith. The feed to Splitter. Kicks it to Joseph. Back to Splitter. The pass to Keith. Jennings wide open. Again, Jennings missing. The Sooners leading by 6.
There have been a lot of point guards, great point guards, that have just dominated the collegiate level. But I think Prez could be the best of them all.
And Prez understands what it takes to keep offense effortless for his team, creating chances for others or taking over himself when it's called on, and something that comes as second nature to Prez and is really rare to see at that point guard position at his age.
Ellis can't get it to go. UConn trails by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the floor for UConn, we've got Keith, and it's Joseph in at the 3, the small forward. Oklahoma with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Ford, no luck.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Keith passes to Jennings. And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So both teams making some changes here. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And the game isn't neck and neck by any means, but one quick run, and we could be right back where we started.
And, you know, Prez is looking to keep his team focused so they can hold on to this lead and close the game out and get this W. I mean, I imagine he'll continue to assert his will in the second half of this ball game.
On the court for Oklahoma, Prez. He's in at point guard. Out there with Heald. Alabaster is out there with Hudson. And it's Ford in at the 4. Here's Day. Hits it from three-point range. Day's got the first basket of the second half here for the Huskies.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And one reason why Prez jumped to the top of the prospect list is because he had a great coach during high school. Coach Washington Falls gave him incredibly sound fundamentals, and it's allowed Prez to have a strong base with how he plays.
And not only did Coach Falls help him with his foundation as a player, but he also provided tremendous insight and advice into the world of basketball and the world that's around us in basketball. So I think Prez owes an awful lot to Coach Falls for the player he's become.
The 3, and it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Keith. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And here is Prez. He dishes it to Ford. Feeds to Alabaster. Pass to Heald. To the paint. Here's Hudson. Doesn't go for him. And the Huskies going the other way now. Here is Day. 5 points in the game. Splitter sets a screen. For 3. And it's Oklahoma with the rebound. Hudson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He feeds it to Ford. Oklahoma moving it around. To the middle. A Hudson dishes to Prez. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. For the Huskies, Sims is checked in, and it's Pearson for Martin. UConn trails by 5. Day kicks to Pierce. They double up Pierce, and stolen by Dalton. Pass break, here come the Sooners. Whoa!
Hey, watch out. Watch out. Oh, spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable.
Spinorama, huh? That's not a bad nickname. You might have something there, Greg. Maybe.
McGuire passes to Sims. There's the triple. And it's Oklahoma with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
On the floor for UConn. We've got Pierce, and it's Sims in at the 5 spot. Here's Rush. Addition out to Prez. Out to the wing. Pass to Ellis. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prez kicks to Ford. And it's the Huskies on the break. Here's McGuire. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Down low. Prez dishes to Doherty. Gets an open look and hits. And now it's a 9-point Sooner lead.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Here's Sims, guarded by Ford. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
UConn trails by 9. To the inside. Here's Sims. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Time called here. The Sooners decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 7. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. For the Huskies, Splitter's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Pierce. .25 left to play here in the second half. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Heald. Here's Hudson, and out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession. Here is Day.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Here's Splitter. Can't cash in from close range. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
To the left wing. Now Ford. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Heald. And once again off the mark by Oklahoma. The Huskies on offense. To the inside. Splitter. It's deflected. Alabaster the pass to Heald.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
.19 seconds left here in the second half. Alabaster kicks to Edwards.
Ja, das war ja mal ein Match. Ich bin nicht wirklich zufrieden, ja. Wird auch ein bisschen untergevotet. Aber da sieht man halt mal wieder, dass ich Probleme habe mit dem Controller. Das wird aber sicherlich von Spiel zu Spiel besser werden. Und damit sage ich dann schon wieder Tschüss. Das war Let's Play Nummer 2 zu NBA 2K17. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst ein Like da, einen Kommentar oder ein Abo, da freuen wir uns drüber. Wenn ihr uns unterstützen wollt, schaut in die Beschreibung, da steht, wie es geht. Und ansonsten bis bald auf dem Kanal von DZFM Gaming. Tschüss, macht's gut.